miss it. Here comes Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Either one of these teams could grab the series lead tonight. And tonight, we've got the Phoenix Suns playing against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Doncic to the paint. Stolen by Booker. To the middle. Powell with a steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be. Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic passes to Powell. Pass to Brunson. Here's Bullock. 6 to shoot. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's a 3 from Paul, and he buries his first look.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now here's Powell, and here's Brunson from the arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send him.
Now here's Powell. Here's Bullock, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Doncic, a screen on Booker. Brunson against Booker. Brunson passes to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Booker. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Brunson against Booker. Pass to Bridges. Paul with it. Up and over Doncic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul,
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Booker.
At the line for one.
One shot.
The free throw is off from Paul. Will grant Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter. Oh, hey! How about that?
The assist.
Davis Bertans punches it. Oh, my goodness.
Pass to Johnson. Crowder outside. McGee with it. He's checked by Kleba. McGee, a screen on Brunson. Bridges passes to McGee. This one for three. On target from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Brunson against Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Crowder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Bertans. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bertans has got 5 now.
Well, we've seen pure shooters get paid a ton of money. Davis Bertans, a consistent threat from 3.
Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Dinwiddie. Left side Brunson. Over Bridges. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
McGee, a screen on Dinwiddie. From 8 feet, it's tipped. And they're able to recover. Crowder, that's good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Bertans with a screen on Paul. And finished off by Kleba.
Assist goes
And
to
how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Ball against Dinwiddie. Now here's Paul, tightly guarded. The 3, another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul under duress of the defense. What concentration.
And so it's Phoenix closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And drafted 13th back in 2015, Devin Booker, for years, the lone bright spot in Phoenix. Now he's got some help.
That's what I've been waiting on, playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Davis Bertans. Reggie Bullock is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Here's Bullock, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, Powell understands the value of igniting the fast break, getting easy baskets for his team. Nice active hands.
Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. Outside Johnson. Now here's Booker. Puts it up from 12. Tipped. Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Fires high post. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. Phoenix has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Johnson passes to Booker. Here's Payne. Craig on the wing, defended by Brown. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks trailing. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Doncic, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Left side Craig, pass to Aiden. Got a hand on it. Goes back up, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his first.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
At the line for
And some
Phoenix.
stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the
Take a
other
break.
thing that's helped
Take a
them
break.
early tonight are the
2
points
shots.
they've gotten off turnovers.
And that one falls for Craig. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
He does not get the second one. Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Here's Bullock. Doncic outside. Over Payne. Again, Dallas.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so
One
far.
shot.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Dinwiddie comes in for Bertans. Finney-Smith checked in for Brown. And Brunson is subbed in for Bullock.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl-Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Crowder with a screen. And Booker, here we go. Oh, wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's a case where big enough to absorb the contact, steady enough to finish through it. Booker is the real deal.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sends it home from three-point land.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come serve.
Shamit, he's checked in for Booker.
Suns Dancers Dance Team.
A minute 22 left in the second quarter. Kleba against Paul. It's Shamit on the wing. McGee, a screen on Brunson. And it's good for two.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Finney Smith. Outside Brunson. There's the triple, and it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
.44 seconds left in the first half. Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. McGee. And he comes up with a bucket. McGee's got 7.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Brunson. Here's Finney Smith. Pure from three-point range. Finney Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Shamit. From deep. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 1.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We've given up a few open shots to guys we talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Phoenix Suns.
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. It's going to be a 3-game series here on out. Still, you have to like their chances as they'll have the home court advantage.
Yeah, I do, and I think they'll get it done. But even if they fall behind 3-2 in the series, you can't count these guys out, Chad.
Yeah, true. I feel like TISAS, and no, that's not a tasty appetizer, Kenny. It's an acronym for this is still anyone series. But I can change the next 2 games, guys. Really? I think we can go 7.
And with our appetizer round all gobbled up, that's going to do it for us. We'll send you back now for the start of the second half.
Hey, Kenny, pass me those chips.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the spot.
Assisted.
Boy, Luka Doncic showing good awareness and quick hands to make the defensive play and then get in transition. Nice.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, BA. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. You have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Crowder. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian.